Let's just go with default name and be completely unoriginal. In the vast, deep forests of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Hello, Link. Wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you, Link. Get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Yahoo! Hi, Link. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. So I have no true plans for this LP other than just playing through the game. We'll see. Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. Forest Training Center. Don't recklessly cut signs. Read them carefully. I don't think I'm gonna go for 100% or anything. Thrust attack signs. To thrust with your sword, press stick forward to press stick towards your target, while Z targeting, then press B. Cut grass with your sword. If you just swing with B, you'll cut horizontally. If you hold Z as you swing, you'll cut vertically. Switch targeting. If you see a triangle icon above an object, you can target it with Z. In other words, if you press Z when you see above an object, you can lock onto it. Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while Z targeting, press A as you move right or left. To do a backflip while Z targeting, press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack while Z targeting, press A as you move forward. While you roll, you can avoid damage. If you have your sword ready while Z targeting, you can do a jump attack by pressing A. A jump attack does double damage. You can use Z targeting on the stone next to me, so let's practice. Hole of Z. Let's go through this small hole. Stand in front of the hole, push stick towards it. When the action icon shows enter, press A to crawl into the hole. Pay attention to what the action icon says. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Yeah. And yes, I know. You're supposed to go and get the sword and shield first, before you can actually go. But, whatever. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy. Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but even if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh! And I have no idea how this is gonna end up looking on YouTube, but hopefully it looks about as good as it does to me. Because I've got this Ship of Harkinian running with the N64 mode, so it's 240p and 4:3 aspect ratio. But I've also got reshade on with my personal preference for a CRT filter, and an SMAA filter on as well. Viewpoint with Z targeting. When you have no object to look at, you can just look forward with Z. Stop moving and then change the direction you're facing, or hold down Z for a little while. This can help you get oriented in the direction you want to face. It's quite convenient. If you hold down Z, you can walk sideways while facing straight ahead. Walking sideways can be a very important technique in dungeon corridors. Turn around and try you doing this right now. Oh, is there only one boulder? I thought there was two. Maybe that's Master Quest. You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Visit the house of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. Yeah, because, like, to me, right now, what I'm looking at, it legitimately looks like an N64 game. So, it really is impressive how assets designed for this low resolution can actually look still good at a low resolution. Honestly, even on a modern LCD display. Like this, just looking at this, running at 240p, yeah, you can tell that it's a low resolution image, but at the same time, it works. Whereas something like Cyberpunk 2077, trying to run it at 1080p, like straight medium settings, and everything on a 1440p display, kinda just looks bad. House of the Great Mito, boss of the Kokiri. A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. Me and old Mito. He made me pick up the rocks in front of his house. I mean, it doesn't really look like you're picking up a rock, but you do you. You got a blue rupee. That's 5 rupees. You got a recovery heart. Your life energy is recovered. A green rupee. And is this another recovery heart? Oh, no, it's another bloopy. Oh. Alright, I'll take his money. He's kinda an asshole. Yeah, I know I need 40 rupees to go and get the Deku Shield. Oh, you have a fairy now? That's great, Link. What? You've been called by the Great Deku Tree? What an honor. He may give you a special gift, Teehee. That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father, the Forest Guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. House of Twins. My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store that has a red roof, teehee. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth 1, a blue one is worth 5, and a red one is worth 20. Hee hee. Hee ho. And you got nothing to say about me destroying your pots. And I just completely flubbed that. Let's try that again. Hee hee hee. You came all the way up here? You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with C up so you can look around the forest with the stick. And by the way, I am playing this with an N64 controller. Well, a reproduction N64 controller from one of the shops that has retro stuff around where I live. Yep, connected with a USB adapter. Hi, Link. Look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. Yes, yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Try it. This should be item shop. Kokiri shop. We have original forest goods. Welcome. We sell shields, but not swords. Deku Shield, 40 rupees. Once equipped, you can defend with R. If set on fire, it will burn. You got a Deku Shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield with... and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. Nope. Can't buy anything else because I don't have any, I don't think I can actually buy anything else. Or, I mean, even if I can, it doesn't particularly matter. Or, you know what? YOLO. Buy a Deku Stick. Set it to C and swing with C. This shop. It sells things you can get in the forest for free, teehee. Okay, so you can't necessarily just skip text. It skips like the whole thing when you can. You know how to use Deku Sheet. Oh, it's, yeah, okay. Saria's house. Yeah, I think there's one more house that I haven't visited yet. This is gonna be the Know-It-All Brothers house. Yep. I can teach you about the icons at the top of the screen. Do you want to know how to use the C button? No. You're not allowed to leave the forest. The Great Deku Tree said that if a Kokiri leaves the woods, he or she will die. Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Deku Tree of all things? Huh, grumble grumble. Deku Baba. Though it looks withered, it will hurt you if you touch it. Yay, free sticks. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, you see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. I think I'll leave it there for now and tackle the Deku Tree in the next one.